It began with a sound that most neighbors wouldn't think twice about: a ladder clinking against a brick wall, a screwdriver turning in a metal plate, and the faint hum of someone mumbling instructions to themselves. But in the quiet suburban cul-de-sac of Willow Creek, one woman believed she had spotted something sinister. Karen, the self-proclaimed neighborhood protector, peered out of her blinds and squinted at the man outside. John Kennedy, her quiet neighbor who rarely drew attention to himself, was up on a ladder fiddling with a box near the side of his home. To anyone else, it was obvious John was working on his Wi-Fi connection, frustrated as he tried to replace an old router. But to Karen, it was a crime unfolding in broad daylight. "This man is trying to hack into something," she hissed to herself, clutching her phone. No one climbs a ladder at 9 o'clock in the morning unless they're up to no good. Without hesitation, she dialed 911. Her voice trembled with self-righteous fear as she told the dispatcher, "There's a man outside tampering with electrical equipment. I think he's trying to steal power, or maybe internet." She didn't mention that this so-called stranger was actually her neighbor of 5 years. Within minutes, flashing red and blue lights lit up the peaceful street. John, still perched on his ladder, turned his head in confusion as 2 patrol cars screeched to a stop in front of his house. "Sir, step down immediately," an officer barked. John's brow furrowed, but he complied, carefully climbing down with the router in his hand. His heart pounded as he saw Karen standing triumphantly on her lawn, arms crossed, lips twisted into a smug smile. "I caught him red-handed," she announced to the officers. "He was messing with wires, maybe stealing internet, maybe worse. I know suspicious behavior when I see it." John tried to explain, holding up the router. "I'm just replacing my Wi-Fi box. It's been cutting out for weeks. Look, I even bought the new one yesterday, receipts are inside." But Karen's voice cut him off. "Don't let him trick you. These criminals always have a story." The officers exchanged uneasy glances. One of them, Officer Daniels, asked to see inside. John, though embarrassed, agreed. He led them in, showing them the new router box, the receipt from the electronics store, and his half-assembled setup. It was clear he was telling the truth. But just when everyone thought the situation would fizzle into a misunderstanding, one officer noticed something strange. "Sir, do you know your Wi-Fi network is unsecured?" Officer Daniels asked. John sighed, "Yes, that's why I'm replacing the old router. It kept failing on me, and I figured I should update the system." The officer frowned and leaned closer. Unsecured networks can be dangerous. Sometimes, neighbors or even strangers piggyback off them. In some cases, criminals use them to disguise illegal activity. The room fell silent. Karen's smugness flickered.